My girlfriend screamed during a fight, "Your family ruined everything. This is all their fault." Then stormed out. I said nothing. Then I found her diary. She'd been sabotaging every family event for 8 months to isolate me. When I read the entry, "Once his family is gone, he'll be all mine." I, 29 male, found my girlfriend's diary last week, and holy shit, my entire reality just shattered. But let me back up, because this has been building for months, and I was too stupid to see it. We've been together about a year and a half. In the beginning, she was amazing with my family. Like, genuinely seemed to love them. My mom adored her, my sister thought she was cool, even my dad warmed up to her, and he's tough to impress. Everything was great. Then, around 8 months ago, things started getting weird. My mom's birthday dinner. My girlfriend was supposed to text my sister the time and address. My sister shows up an hour late, embarrassed as hell, saying the text said 7 when dinner was at 6. My girlfriend was so apologetic. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I must have typed it wrong, I feel terrible." My sister was gracious about it, but I could tell she felt awkward. The whole vibe was off after that. Couple weeks later, my dad's retirement party. My girlfriend volunteers to pick up the cake from the bakery near her office. Super sweet of her, right? Except she shows up 2 hours late with no cake, sobbing about how the bakery lost the order and the staff was incredibly rude to her when she tried to sort it out. My parents were so nice about it, telling her it wasn't a big deal, but you could see the disappointment. It was supposed to be this special moment, and it just deflated. My nephew's birthday party. She gets violently ill that morning, begging me not to go, or at least not to stay long because she needs me. I went anyway, but felt like garbage about it. Kept checking my phone every 10 minutes because she was texting me about how awful she felt. My sister's engagement party, and I swear I'm not making this up. My girlfriend shows up in this cream-colored dress. Not pure white, but close enough that my sister did a double take. My mom pulled me aside later like, "Is she okay?" When I mentioned it to my girlfriend afterward, she cried. Said I was being controlling about her wardrobe, that she can't do anything right with my family. 4th of July at my parents' place. Massive fight in the car on the way over. Out of nowhere, she's yelling about how I always prioritize my family over her. How she's sick of coming in second place. We show up an hour late. She's cold to everyone, makes an excuse to leave early. I'm stuck choosing between staying with my family or going with her. My brother's promotion dinner, work emergency, an hour before we're supposed to leave. We cancel last minute. My brother was cool about it, but I felt like an ass. Every single time there was an explanation, a reason, and she'd be so upset about it, so genuinely distressed that things kept going wrong. I felt horrible for her. Started noticing my family acting different around her though. Little comments. Is everything all right? Does she not like being around us? Maybe we overwhelm her. And like an idiot, I defended her. Told them they were being unfair, that she was trying her best, that they were making her uncomfortable. My family started feeling like the problem. That's the messed up part. She'd done such a good job making herself look like the victim that I was getting frustrated with my own family for not being more understanding. Last weekend, my cousin was visiting. Casual dinner at my parents' house, nothing fancy. My girlfriend seemed fine with it earlier in the week. Day of, she's quiet in the car. I ask if she's okay. She says yes. Dinner's actually going well. Everyone's laughing. My mom made my girlfriend's favorite dessert, this olive branch kind of thing. My dad makes some dumb joke about me being terrible at basketball as a kid. Everyone's chuckling. My girlfriend stands up. Can we leave? Now? I'm confused. We just got here. I don't feel good. I need to go home. My mom offers tea. My sister suggests lying down upstairs. My girlfriend's jaw is clenched so tight I can see it. I'm fine. I just want to leave. I can see everyone exchanging looks. Here we go again. That familiar guilt creeping in. Okay, just let me. Now. So we leave. Nobody says anything in the car until we're almost home. Then she loses it. Your family is suffocating. Do you have any idea how exhausting it is being around them constantly? We barely see them anymore. Because they guilt trip you every single time. Always with the "we miss you" and "why can't you stay longer?" It's manipulative. They're just, your family ruined everything. This is all their fault. Every time things are good between us, they drag you back in. They don't want you to be happy with me. She's full on screaming now. I pull into our apartment complex. Where is this even coming from? I can't do this anymore. I can't keep competing with them for your attention. She gets out, slams the door hard enough that I'm worried she broke something. By the time I get upstairs, she's locked herself in the bedroom. I crash on the couch, wake up the next morning, and she's gone. Note on the counter, need space to think, staying with my friend for a few days. I call my mom to apologize for bailing early. She's understanding but concerned. Is everything okay with you two? Yeah, she's just stressed with work. Even saying it out loud, I knew it sounded hollow. How many times had I made excuses for her? I spent the day cleaning the apartment, trying to distract myself from feeling like my relationship was imploding. That's when I saw it. Her journal, just sitting on her nightstand under some magazines. I'd never looked at it before. It felt like a privacy thing. But something made me pick it up. Maybe all those weird incidents finally clicking together in my head. I opened to a random page from 6 months back. The entry was about my mom's birthday dinner. I started reading and my stomach just dropped. She wrote about giving my sister the wrong time on purpose. About how my sister looked embarrassed, showing up late. How my mom kept giving her these looks. How I spent the whole night trying to smooth things over between them instead of relaxing. Then this line, one more crack in their foundation. I flipped to another page. The retirement party. She never ordered the cake. Just drove around for 2 hours, then showed up crying. Described watching my dad's face fall, how my parents kept apologizing to their guests, how I spent the rest of the night comforting her. They're starting to see me as the problem. Good. Means he'll have to choose eventually. The white dress. She wrote about buying it specifically because it was close enough to white to make my sister uncomfortable, but not so obvious she could be called out. His mom whispered something to his aunt. They think I'm inconsiderate now? He defended me like I knew he would. Creating distance exactly like I planned. I kept reading. Every single family event, documented. Every accident, every misunderstanding, every tearful apology, all calculated, all deliberate. Then I found the entry from 2 weeks ago. It's working. He barely talks to his family without feeling guilty about me. He almost chose staying home over his sister's engagement dinner. Almost. We're so close. We're so close. Once his family from the picture, he'll be all mine. No more competing for his attention. No more sharing him. Just us. I sat on the bedroom floor holding this journal, feeling like the world's biggest moron. She'd spent 8 months systematically destroying my relationship with my family. Gaslighting me into thinking they were the problem. Making me defend her while she deliberately turned them against her, so I'd have to choose. And I almost did choose her. I was this close to cutting my family off, because she'd convinced me they were toxic. My phone buzzed. Text from her. I've been thinking about boundaries with your family. We need to talk when I get back. This can't keep happening. The audacity. Still playing the victim even now. I took pictures of every page, backed them up everywhere, cloud, email, USB drive. Then I texted back, yeah, we definitely need to talk. Update. She came back yesterday. I'd spent the time since reading that journal over and over, making sure I wasn't misinterpreting. I wasn't. It was all there, written out like a step-by-step plan. I also showed my sister. We met for coffee, and I pulled up the photos on my phone. Her face went white. You're kidding. Wish I was. She scrolled through, getting angrier with each entry. I knew it. Mom kept saying maybe we were being unfair, but something felt off about all of it. I'm sorry I didn't believe you guys. Don't apologize. This is what manipulators do. She looked at me hard. What are you gonna do? End it. But I need her to know that I know. When my girlfriend walked in, she had this apologetic smile ready. Hey, I'm sorry about the other night. I was overwhelmed and shouldn't have taken it out on you. Same script as always. Apologize, reset, keep going. Sit down. We need to talk. She sat, setting her bag down. I know. I've been thinking a lot about your family situation and how we can set better boundaries. I read your journal. The smile vanished. Color drained from her face in seconds. What? Your journal? Every entry about sabotaging my family events for 8 months. The cake you never ordered. Giving my sister the wrong time. All of it. She laughed. Actually laughed. That's creative writing. I do fiction exercises sometimes. Don't. I took pictures of everything, dated entries in your handwriting. You wrote, once his family is gone, he'll be all mine. Long silence. She stared at me. Then she stood up. Fine. You want honesty? Yes, I did it because your family is toxic and you're too blind to see it. My family is toxic. They treat you like a child. Every time we're making progress, they pull you back with some family obligation or guilt trip. You deliberately sabotaged events to make them dislike you. I was helping you see the truth. They don't want you to grow up. They don't want you to have your own life. Watching her try to justify this was surreal. The gaslighting was happening in real time. You lied to me for 8 months. Made me think I was the problem. You were the problem. You kept choosing them over me. They're my family. And I'm your girlfriend. I should be your priority, but mommy calls and you go running. You isolated me on purpose. That's abuse. She looked like I'd slapped her. Abuse? Are you seriously? What else do you call systematically destroying someone's support system? Making them think their family hates their partner so they have to choose? That's textbook isolation. I made some mistakes at family events and suddenly I'm an abuser? You're being so dramatic. You didn't make mistakes. You planned it, wrote it down, were proud of it. She grabbed her bag. I don't have to listen to this. You violated my privacy and now you're attacking me. We're done. Get your stuff out. She froze. What? Done. Move your stuff out. You've got a week. You're breaking up with me? Over this? Over your family? I'm breaking up with you because you're manipulative and you tried to isolate me from everyone who cares about me. They don't care about you. They want to control you. Get your stuff. Come back while I'm at work. Leave your key when you're done. She started crying. Full waterworks. Please don't do this. I love you. I only did it because I love you so much I can't stand sharing you. That's not love. That's possession. I'll stop. I'll apologize to them. We can fix this. No, we can't. I can't trust anything you say anymore. I wasn't lying. Every apology for an accident you caused on purpose was a lie. Every time you made me feel guilty about seeing my family was a lie. Every time you cried about them not liking you when you were making them dislike you. Lie. She stood there crying and I felt nothing. No guilt, no urge to comfort her. Just exhausted. 1 week. Leave your key. She slammed the door so hard a picture frame fell off the wall. Called my mom that night. Told her everything. She cried. Relief crying. I thought we were losing you. Thought we'd done something terribly wrong. No, she made you think that. That was the whole point. My dad got on the phone. You need anything? Want to stay here a few days? No, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Stop, my mom said firmly. You didn't do this. She did. But I let it happen. Believed her over them. Made excuses. My sister came over with Chinese food and we watched terrible movies until midnight. Didn't really talk about it. Her just being there helped though. Update 2. This week has been absolutely batshit. My ex didn't come get her stuff all week. I texted twice to coordinate times. Nothing. Then yesterday morning, building manager calls. Hey, heads up, your girlfriend came by with a locksmith. Said she got locked out. My heart stopped. Did you let her in? Nope. Check the lease first. She's not on it. Told her she needed your permission. She got real upset, said you lived together and she had rights to her stuff. She does have stuff here, but I told her to coordinate first. Don't let her in without calling me. No worries, she mentioned calling the police about illegal eviction. She was never on the lease. I gave her a week's notice to get her things. Got it, just warning you. I immediately called my sister. She tried to break in with a locksmith. She what? Building manager stopped her, but she's threatening to call cops for illegal eviction. Can she do that? I don't think so, but I should probably cover myself. Called my buddy from college, who's a lawyer now. He said since she'd lived there for months, she technically had some tenant rights, but since I'd given written notice and she wasn't on the lease, I should be fine. Document everything. Have witnesses when she picks up her stuff. That afternoon my ex started calling, over and over. I ignored every call. Then texts started. You can't keep me from my apartment? I have rights, you know. You're keeping my property hostage, this is illegal. My dad's a lawyer and says what you're doing is illegal. Her dad's an accountant. I'm calling the police. This is financial abuse. Forwarded everything to my lawyer buddy. He said keep documenting, don't engage. Then she showed up at my parents' house. My mom called. She's here, on our porch, wants to talk to me. Don't open the door, I'm coming. Got there in 15 minutes. My ex was sitting on the front porch crying, saw me pull up and stood. Finally. Tell your mom to let me in so we can talk like adults. Leave. Now. I'm trying to fix things with your family, since apparently that's what it takes for you to forgive me. My dad came out. You need to leave our property. Please, I love your son. I made mistakes, but I'm trying to make amends. He won't talk to me, won't let me get my things. He gave you a week to coordinate, my mom said from the doorway. You ignored him. Because I was hoping we could work this out. I don't want to just grab my stuff and walk away from a year and a half over a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? I stared at her. You documented your plan to isolate me in a journal. I was venting. People vent in journals. You're taking everything out of context. My sister pulled up. Mom had texted her. She got out and just looked at my ex. Leave. Perfect. Whole family ganging up on me. This is exactly what I was talking about. You people are toxic. Get off their property, my sister said coldly. Or what? Dad pulled out his phone. Or I call the police for trespassing. My ex looked at all of us, then back at me. This is what you want? Them turning you against me? Nobody turned me against you. You did this yourself. I love you. Doesn't that mean anything? Not anymore. She left screaming about my family being controlling and me being weak. Neighbors definitely heard. That evening I went to the apartment with my sister and my brother, who drove down 2 hours when he heard. We packed everything of hers. Clothes, books, bathroom stuff, her collection of those stupid decorative pillows I always hated, everything. Called from a blocked number. She answered immediately. Hello? It's me. Your stuff is packed. You can pick it up from the lobby tomorrow between noon and 2. I'm leaving it with the building manager. If you don't get it, I'm donating it. You can't? Hung up. She showed up next day with her friend and 2 guys I didn't know. Probably brothers. They loaded everything into a truck while I watched from my window. Before leaving, she looked up at my window. Couldn't hear what she said. Didn't matter. My brother stayed that night. We ordered pizza, watched basketball. Around midnight he said, You know none of this is your fault, right? Yeah, I'm serious. She's messed up. What she did isn't normal. I know. Mom's worried you're gonna blame yourself. I let it happen though. No, you trusted someone. That's not the same thing. Maybe. Final update. Almost a month now. Figured I'd do one last update since people keep asking. My ex tried calling that first week after getting her stuff. Blocked her. Then she had her friend call trying to get me to just talk for 5 minutes. Blocked that too. She sent this long email about 2 weeks back. Rambling thing about how I misunderstood everything. Her journal was out of context. If I just gave her another chance, she'd prove she could change. How my family poisoned me against her. Didn't respond. Just saved it. The wild part? She emailed my mom an apology. Not for the sabotage. She still insists she didn't do anything wrong, but for any misunderstandings and not being the daughter-in-law you hoped for. My mom showed me. We both just stared at it. She's still rewriting history, Mom said. Yep. You dodged a bullet. Yeah. Things with my family are actually good now, better than they've been in months. Had dinner at my parents' last weekend, just normal, no drama, no tension. My sister joked about needing to vet the next girlfriend, and everyone laughed. Felt normal again. My nephew's birthday party is coming up. Actually looking forward to it this time. Some people asked if I feel guilty about reading her journal. No. If I hadn't found it, I'd probably still be with her, thinking my family was the problem, getting more isolated every day. That journal saved me from something way worse. Do I miss her? Sometimes I miss who I thought she was. But that person wasn't real. Or maybe she was real, but so was this calculated, manipulative side. Either way, can't be with someone I can't trust. My brother tried setting me up on a dating app last week. Not really using it yet. Not ready. But I'm okay with that. The worst part, realizing how close I came to cutting my family off. How easily I was manipulated. I keep thinking about that journal entry. Once his family is gone, he'll be all mine. What would have happened if I never found it? Would I have eventually chosen her over them? Spent years isolated thinking it was my choice? Scary. But I'm here now. Family's here. That's what matters. If you're reading this and someone's trying to isolate you from your support system, trust your gut. If multiple people who care about you are concerned about your partner, there's probably a reason. Don't make excuses for someone making you choose between them and everyone else. That's not love. That's control. You deserve better. Thanks for reading. Time to move on.